Hello, hello, hello. Greetings to you. I hope you're doing well. I welcome you back to another report from another victim, who was presented in the Rape Gang Inquiry Report. I plead with you, show mercy, which is the least we can all do, to share. Watch, like, share. Let other people see the magnitude of the atrocities committed to little children for decades in the United Kingdom. Authorities knew, but covered everything up. It's shocking that in this day and age, such thing could occur. I'll be back, but let's go into this world experienced by Lilly. Lilly. Lilly was raised in a large, loving, working family in the 1970s. Her family's life was permanently destabilized when the council forced them out of their cottage to build flats. They were evicted from their home and moved into two council houses. This was the first time anyone in the family had lived in a council estate. After moving into the council estate, trouble began immediately. One older boy attempted to take Lily's hand from her mother when she was 5 years old. Her mother reported it to the police, but it was treated as a joke. Years later, the same person went on to rape a 3-year-old. This perpetrator and his brother then began targeting the family. They harassed Lily's mother and beat her father badly. This created an atmosphere of constant fear and chaos. The police frequently attended the family home, turning over belongings and breaking possessions while investigating false accusations. Over time, Lily and her siblings were taken into care. Siblings who returned home disclosed severe abuse in children's homes, including rape, violence, humiliation, and intimidation. Lily herself was groomed and repeatedly abducted and raped by a man from the age of 6. He threatened to harm her sister if she spoke. Lily's sister was sexually abused by her own social worker at age 12. This was actively covered up by management, who pretended he was in a relationship with another social worker to deflect suspicion. He gained legal guardianship of Lily's sister and eventually married her. He was paid by the local authority, and her sister never completed her education. Lily witnessed children being selected by staff and handed over to foreign taxi drivers over many years. In the children's home, Lily was violently assaulted and sexually abused by staff. Management figures dismissed or covered up the abuse. She also suffered numerous violent injuries from staff. The most serious was a head injury that resulted in lasting neurological damage. Later, in adulthood, she was diagnosed with brain aneurysm. After returning to school with serious injuries, Lily was sent back home to her parents. At age 14, upon returning to the estate, she was gang raped by older men and boys. She did not report it to the police. As an adult, Lily learned that police and council records of her abuse had been hidden for decades. Operation Marmion briefly acknowledged her account before being shut down at a senior level. She was told the perpetrators were out of jurisdiction, dead, or untraceable. No one was held accountable. Lilly. They would toot the horn of the car, and then a child would be taken to the front door by a staff of the children's home. I almost lost my cool to break down in tears. A 6-year-old was taken away and raped. Yet again, authorities, the very home, staff members of the home, engaged in the violation, the abuse of young children, of children generally, handed them over to adult men, taxi drivers, who would put their horn, and then they would hand the children to them to be raped. I hope none of such homes are still open today. I just hope and pray they're not. I've worked with very, very vulnerable people in my lifetime. I know how much and they were adults. They were adults. The youngest we've ever had was 19. We, at the whiff of any injustice, the whiff, just like it just blew our ways. We're raising safeguarding and we're raising things up. We're involving all the services and people are dealt with. They are addressed. But decades. The devil is real, my people. He has his army working actively on his behalf, wreaking havoc on families. The sole aim is to destroy the individual, destroy the man and the woman, destroy the family, destroy God's creation, lead people to hell. Some of them are done in the name of religion. Let's not forget these victims. Let's pray for them as children of God. Let's remember them. Ask God to just intervene and heal their hearts, their minds. Because I do not know if such thing happened to me as a child, how my life would have turned out today. I'll see you again soon.